Yo.
What's up,
Welcome
family?
back. Welcome back. Season 3.
Welcome back.
Season
back.
3.
Welcome back. What song is that? Is that keeping
That's
up?
Welcome
old.
Back, Kotter.
Welcome back, Kotter. Ain't nobody. There's no one awake at this time who knows that TV show.
Nah.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What's going on, family?
Are y'all with us? Like, is anybody there?
Who's on? Do we need to wait?
Hello. We're gonna wait. We gotta wait. They're not awake. They missed us.
Yeah, they might be awake.
They there. You a little bit more white than you were before.
It's the same.
No, it's a little. It's easy.
It's the same.
We missed y'all. Are y'all coming in the comments? Look, if y'all logging in, log in. Y'all remember how it goes? Y'all join us. Tell us where you from. Tell us who's watching. This is season 3. I better not do that. The love story. So we need to know who is in the comments, who is out there. Don't forget to rep your council. Tell us where you watching from.
Bishop, your diocesan, your chairman.
Tell us.
Let us know.
Y'all, we missed y'all. We've been busy. Life has been life.
Super busy.
So y'all gotta tell us what's up. We need to hear
what's up with y'all.
Who is out there? We got a good one for y'all tonight. Up in the club. Oh, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Greg,
what up, Greg? Congrats. He's a girl dad now.
Yes, sir.
Look at the love story.
What up, fam? What
Building
up, Ed?
families, having babies. Since the last time we talked to Craig and him, Craig got a little girl.
Yeah.
Ed and Toya, Pastor Ed has started a church. They got a grandbaby. Y'all getting old.
Listen, y'all been busy. I thought we was busy. Y'all been super busy.
We ain't been that busy.
Not that busy.
Not that busy.
But we've been busy.
We ain't started no church. We ain't got no grandbabies. Where y'all at? Y'all don't forget to take a moment to share. Come on. Florida Shake.
Billy G. Newton, Bishop.
We see y'all in the room. Come on, tell us who's in the room. Now they already saying welcome back, Kotter. It's my fault. Listen, if I can help the world to spread the love and procreate, listen, the Bible says be fruitful and multiply, huh?
Yes.
You gonna get Bible on this channel?
Yeah.
We're excited for y'all. She's a cute thing too.
Man. Congrats, fam.
She a better version of her daddy. Look at that. Well, she's a girl. She got to be cuter.
Well, she is cuter.
She is cuter.
Sorry, Craig. Sorry.
She looks like that. Tell Naughty we said hello and congratulations. We miss y'all. Pastor Ed, Lady Toya. Come on. I see y'all coming in the room. Come on. We're going to go give y'all a second because we got to get into it.
Oh, East Coast. Where the West Coast at? Where the Midwest at?
Well, the game is on, so.
That's true. Everybody watching the game.
Are the Lakers playing? Dodgers.
No. Dodgers. When the Dodgers play?
Tonight. They playing the Blue Jays.
Lakers play Friday.
That's
Chargers all day. They
all right. Now. We ain't getting paid by the Chargers, so we give them no free sponsorship. Listen, all right.
I might get paid one day.
You
never know.
But that's not
on that sideline,
All right, we missed you all. Welcome back.
What's up, family?
To season 3 of The Love Story. We are your host.
Yeah.
This is there they go. All she don't count either though, because she low key.
First lady.
That's First Lady.
All right.
There we go. But see, both of them are still technically East Coast. I don't even know if they count.
True.
I need some
born and raised.
All right.
East Coast.
We are your hosts. This is my amazing, fine husband. He's taken, y'all. He's taken. Elder Chris Graham.
Don't even think about it. Go ahead.
Don't even think about it. Mm-mm. Except for the older ladies that come into your job trying to get you. But that's all right. That's all right. And I am Evangelist Kim Graham, and we are your hosts tonight. We have been the host of The Love Story for 3 seasons. We are excited to be with you all yet again. How we are doing this, we don't know. But we're here and we are excited. We're excited to bring this to you on behalf of IPYPU fam.
Yeah.
Because we're not all kids.
Right.
Some of us got kids. And we need to know how to keep them kids.
Absolutely.
So we are excited to bring to you again this 3rd season. We want to shout out our IPYPU president.
District elder.
Brother,
friend. District elder now.
Yeah,
Kyron Shorter.
Kyron.
Man, thank you for this opportunity, Reverend.
We appreciate
you. We love you, man.
So many things have happened since the last time. We got a new district elder.
Yeah.
As our IPYPU president.
Look, and our convention manager District Elder Diamond Robinson also got
Our
elevated.
convention manager
To
is now
District Elder.
district
Come on.
elder.
District
I
Elder.
need to get. Let me. AI.
You gotta get
How
your
do I
license.
get district elder? I
You gotta
got a
get-
license.
You gotta get your District Elder license.
Oh, I don't have a district
Yeah, you
elder
gotta
license.
get
I
that
got a
one.
national license
Gotta
now.
get that
All
one.
right. All right. We are excited to be with you all again. And we shout out again to our IPYP president and his wife, First Lady Tara Shorter. We are excited for you all to join us tonight. We have an amazing couple.
Amazing.
Doop,
Amazing.
Doop, 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 doop. Y'all ready to get into it? They are super dope. We cannot wait to hear their story. Listen, we've already seen some of the highlights of the things that they are willing to talk about. They're a couple who told us what? Nothing is off limits.
Nothing's off limits.
So y'all got to make sure y'all hit them. Oh, there we go. Hey, Pacific Northwest, that counts. Come on.
All
All right. Y'all got to make sure
Let's
y'all
go.
put your questions and comments in the chat, in the comment section as we go forth. But right now, we are going to introduce our very special guest for this evening. I got to be on my best behavior.
Hey, what's going on, family?
What's up, Randy? What's up, Samantha?
What's up,
Doing good. What's going on,
Samantha?
Chris, Kim? How you guys doing?
We
Right.
are good. Look, don't they look so cute? They
They
sit on the
do.
couch. They look so
Right.
cute.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's newlywed love. We still in
we
chairs.
try
These
to,
chairs
we
normally
try to
about
get
5 feet
comfortable.
apart.
Try to get comfortable. Man.
How y'all
Uh,
doing?
Listen,
Doing great.
better than we deserve. Better
Yeah.
than we deserve.
I love
you
that.
know,
Better than we
better than we
deserve.
deserve.
Same.
But we're doing great. Busy,
Busy,
tired, but you know,
tired.
giving thanks nonetheless. Man. How you guys
Yeah,
doing?
now, what time is it where you are?
9:38.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
9:38.
tell the people where you are,
Tell
first of
people
all.
where you at.
So we're from Toronto, Canada.
Yes.
We're from
Toronto.
Toronto, Canada.
The-
Yes, yes.
I-
Our pastor is Diocesan Bishop Barrington E. Smith. Shout out Bishop
I love
Smith.
this.
Kingdom
Smith.
Life.
Kingdom Life is our church,
Yeah.
55th Episcopal District.
Come
I
on.
think
Come
I
on.
think I said it right. I think I said it right. But our church is Kingdom Life Ministries, led by our senior pastor, Bishop Barrington Smith, and Lady Corinne Smith.
Yeah.
Two wonderful people. We love them to death. And yeah, those
Listen,
are our leaders.
For life.
And
For life.
if
To
you're
life,
in
to life.
the
My gosh,
area, listen, the church is amazing. I've been there.
Yes.
The love that we felt when we were there, it was just,
Yes,
the
yes,
hospitality was amazing.
yes.
Y'all visit, man.
Y'all
Bishop
gotta go.
We will.
The
We will. We gotta
hospitality
return the
was
favor.
good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They
We'll return the
fed us
favor.
and then fed us again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Craig,
yeah.
they gave
That's what
us
we do. We feed
oxtail.
people.
Oxtail.
Yes. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
we got to return the favor to you guys. We got to return
yeah.
the favor.
Oh, we'll
Yes.
bring y'all down here anytime, but I'm telling you right now, our church is in South Central. We're gonna treat you nice.
All right.
And then
That's
we're gonna catch you. We're gonna hold you, okay? Got you.
looking forward to it, Kim.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Y'all
Looking
go
forward
on.
to
You
it.
ain't say less. We'll bring you
Don't
down
worry, I'm
here.
looking
Show you
forward to
good
it.
old time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Now listen, does your pastor, First Lady, know y'all in here tonight?
Yeah,
Yes.
we got the green light.
We got the green.
All
They
right.
laid hands on
Hallelujah.
us. We're good to go. Yeah, he's probably watching. He'll probably tap in at some point.
Yeah.
So
All right, well then listen. Praise the Lord,
Praise
Bishop.
the Bishop.
yeah.
Listen, we're gonna be on our best behavior too.
Oh,
We're gonna say
absolutely.
praise the Lord to our
Absolutely.
bishop too, because he knows how we are.
Yeah.
Right.
We praise the Lord for our bishop too. Some
Yes.
Bishop Richard Richardson Jr.
Junior. Yeah.
Yes,
Los
yes,
Angeles,
yes.
California.
All right,
All right.
tonight's all about you two. You guys have
Okay.
an amazing story. Now we have baited the people with
Mhm.
the title of today's show with Love in the Club.
Love
now
in the
they're really
club.
Love in the Club, and we gonna get there.
All right.
But we want to hear from y'all. Tell us
hmm
how y'all got to know each other.
Okay. Well, it started in the club.
I knew it started in the club. I just
listen,
wanted people to know.
A lot of people.
Who
a lot
was
of
in
people
the
know
club?
story.
You got to
Well, they was both in the club.
Oh, they both was in the club.
They had-
So I want to make a disclaimer. I want to
Yes.
make a disclaimer.
All right.
for you.
I was not saved. I was not saved. So,
okay.
so let's just start. I want.
Club.
Got
I
it.
was. I wasn't saved.
No.
No, I wasn't saved. Now, Sam, we'll get to her in a second.
Yes.
But
Oh wait.
I,
Maybe it was
Very
stop.
interesting.
all right. So I was born in church. I grew up in one of the traditional churches in Toronto. I left church from a young age, from 13, 14. So I was out of church for many years,
Mhm.
just doing my thing. And I was at a club on a Sunday night. The club was Metro. Anyone from the Toronto area knows Metro. No, it wasn't government, it was Metro. Metro is not the kind. It was a Sunday night. So anybody partying on a Sunday night they got no work tomorrow. So that gives you an idea of the kind of people,
or you can function.
or you can function,
That
right?
part.
Or you can
Right.
function. So again, I wasn't saved. I want to keep hammering that away. I wasn't in church, but yeah, it was a spot that I would frequent on a Sunday night, and I was in the club, and it was dark, and I saw a young lady. I couldn't really make out what she looked like, but she looked cute, and she had a good shape. That's what really
I
caught
was
me.
gonna say because all you saw at that point was her shape.
That's all I saw. I'll say what
That's
it
all
was.
you see in the club.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's all I saw. That's all
Because
I
when
saw.
you get them outside, they don't never look like
They
that.
never do. They never do. They never
I
do.
mean, so
Especially,
I've
God
heard.
forbid, you got something in your system. They don't look the same.
Right.
Um,
right.
but no, I saw her from afar, and I kind of just grabbed her by the arms. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And I could just tell right away, like she was well put together, looked nice, but she wasn't a club girl. She didn't have no. She just looked clean, and she didn't look like the kind of person that should have been at Metro.
They something was different, huh?
Something
She
was
look like she
different.
belong there?
Yeah, yeah.
No, she fit in. She had some nice fitted jeans on, a nice top. But I'm like, nah, she looks too clean to be here. She didn't have a drink. She wasn't smoking, nothing. She was just kind of wandering. And she had, well, what did you say to me? Let me not tell the whole story.
Well,
I
well,
said-
before you get there,
Okay.
Sam, how did you get to the club?
Yeah, how did you get to the club?
Okay,
Was
what
you
had
saved?
happened? What had happened was,
Uh-huh.
so I'm a typical church girl, and I think at the time I was in college, trying to find myself. So my friends and I decided one Sunday night, why don't we go to a club? Let's just go to a party. Don't know why. So he always likes to say it was the praise team. It was the praise.
It was the entire praise
It
team of the
was
church.
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
Three
wait
out
a
of
minute.
4 is the entire
out of
praise
4,
team. The
okay.
other one took a
The
nap.
praise
Oh,
team was in the
goodness.
club too?
The whole alto, soprano, tenor, alto, soprano. Now I wasn't in
Wait a
church. All those watching, I was not in church.
Let me
The
close.
The alto, sopranos, and tenor decided to leave church on a. This is when we had church on a Sunday
Yeah,
night.
church on a Sunday
That's
night.
leave church on a Sunday night, and ended up in a
In
club.
a club.
Continue.
And I remember we got in the car and we were driving and we said, guys, I've only been to 2 clubs in my whole life. And that was the last club I ever stepped foot in. And before we went out, we said, guys, this is the last time we're going to do this. We're never going to do this again. Let's go and have fun.
I
And
love
we
this
walked in this place and it
justification.
was smoky. And I was like, ew, this is not for me. And then I felt someone touch my elbow. And I was like,
Mm.
what? And then I looked at him and I saw these big, bright eyes. And I was like, he looks so familiar. I'm like, you look so familiar.
Club.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't have my number, but I'll give you my BBM pin because that's what we had. Because I'm like, I know him from somewhere.
Wait a minute,
Your
BBM
what?
is the BlackBerry?
Yeah,
Yes.
with BlackBerry. Yeah,
Yes, that's
Going
my
back,
guy.
going back.
Way back, way back.
What year was this?
Yeah,
yeah, with the
What-
BlackBerry BBM pin.
2000 and
This would have been 2010,
November 2010.
somewhere
Yeah,
around there.
2010.
2010.
Okay.
No, Ed, they didn't skip Sunday night
No,
service.
this-
No,
got-
they
No,
went.
we
I
went.
saw the cop.
They
They
did
went
recon
Right.
for the
and
next set
shouted.
for next
Oh.
Sunday.
Had
Yeah,
church.
Forgive
Stop
us,
the church.
Jesus.
They was doing
Outreach
outreach ministry
ministry.
now.
Right, right.
It's evangelizing. They was
Yup.
evangelizing.
So you feel it?
After
Yeah.
church is out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that's where we met.
That's where we
She
met.
said I'd look familiar. I thought it was just I was like, yeah,
You did.
whatever. But it turned out that we did have some mutual friends.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was still in the party scene,
Mhm.
and I was messaging her nonstop. Hey, I'm going to this club tonight. And she was like, I don't do clubs. Like I'm a church girl.
Yeah.
Wait,
And I'm like,
time
yeah.
out. You did it that night though.
You did. She
I
did it.
Say-
But I
say-
won't do it again.
But she said she would
I never did it again.
Now they gonna justify it and say,
No, man.
Let me
So
put
So
this
she had to keep
disclaimer.
she had to keep her word.
She had to
would
keep her
never
word.
do
She
it
did.
again.
And she kept her
disclaimer,
word, Chris.
Don't mean go to the club so you can find your husband. Because
Right.
That's not what
Let's
we're
make
saying.
that clear. Let's make that clear
very
tonight.
good. I thought
You
that.
want the young people going out doing
No.
outreach and saying the Lord has no
No.
This time,
evangelize.
if you go to the metro, it better be the metro.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so I was steadily inviting her to parties, and she's like, I don't do clubs. Like it was a one-time thing.
Nope.
And I was like, yeah, whatever, heard that before. So I was kind of persistent, and I realized that she was quite serious. So she said to me, she said, look, if you want to see me, you got to come to church.
Mhm.
And I said, I don't do the church thing, right? I was done with church. I was upset with God. I said, I don't do the church thing. She said, well, I guess you won't see me. So one day I decided I'm going to go to
Okay.
church.
Yep.
This was my first time coming to church, Chris, in years.
Wow.
Years.
He had
Now,
on a big
were
gray
you at-
suit.
Were you
He
at
had on a
Bishop
big
Smith's
gray
church
suit.
at the time?
Oh,
What's that?
pardon?
Were you at Bishop Smith's church at the time?
No.
no. Okay.
God bless the Bishop Smith. We were in that church. This was not Bishop Smith's praise team. I want to clarify that. Hold on.
Clarify that.
Hold on.
I'm sitting here like,
No.
they had on
Rewind
the
the tape.
covers
No.
and
This was-
everything.
This was not Kingdom Life
No.
praise team.
Okay,
This
okay.
was,
All right.
No.
Another church.
No.
It's our
Praise
old
team. All
church.
right.
Please.
Yes.
Let me clarify that. It's
It
an
was a
old
Baptist
church.
church. All right.
Yeah.
There you
Baptist.
go. There you go.
No, but so I decided one day I'm gonna go to church. I was I'll let you take over.
Anyways, he came to my church. I'll never forget what he had on. He had on a gray suit with a pink tie, his 2 big earrings, and his Bible. And I said, wow. I said, wow. He looks very nice. Looks very nice. And he came, and I think you sat in the back.
Sat the very back.
Sat in the very back.
Didn't clap. Didn't shout. I wasn't there for church. I really wasn't.
Yeah, you was there for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for her. I didn't move a muscle. And after church was done, of course, there's our old church was in a large church. So
Yeah.
if a new person comes in, it's who's that? Who's
Everybody knows. me.
right? Everyone
Especially if
knows.
you got these earrings on.
Yeah, these big old. I got these Christmas ornaments I had hanging from my ear. And Samantha's missing Samantha was born on the church bench.
Yes.
She's the daughter to Deacon Lewis and Missionary Lewis and Pinnacles, Pillars in the Church. So
Yeah,
here
yeah.
comes this ragamuffin with 2 big earrings, and I was like, "Who's this young man?" So, I think you introduced me to your parents at that
Yeah,
time.
I did. I was like, oh, this is my friend Randy.
And you know what? I kept coming. I had no interest in church. I kept coming, but I was like, she's not going to come to the club. I got to meet her at church.
Mhm.
And one day, probably about a month later,
Mhm.
the bishop came. He laid hands on me and said, "Son, it's time to come home." And
Wow.
I ended up rededicating my life back to God. And
Wow.
that's really how everything started.
started,
Everything
yeah.
started in a club.
Mhm.
In a club. So
Wow.
and God has just been good to us since then. But yeah, that's where it started. That's where it started.
Wow.
In a
Wow.
club on a Sunday night.
Yep.
Club on a
The
Sunday
club
night.
on a Sunday night, we're gonna come back to that too, because I wanted to Dre said, yeah, okay,
Same.
That's true.
It's
That's true.
I want to come back to that, but I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to start there. We wanted to start there because it was easy or interesting for us to see that it started in the club. But like you said, you have been out of the church for 13 since you were like 13 or 14
Right,
years old.
right,
So
right,
that was a long time. What
right.
happened? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a young age
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
just decide.
Yeah. You know what? If my mom was here, she would say she'd have a lot to say.
Mhm.
Man, I just you get to an age where you just feel like you know it all, you figured it all out. I
You
gave a
smelling
lot of
yourself.
trouble. Yeah, I gave a lot of trouble, believe it or not.
Mhm.
I gave a lot of trouble in school. I was suspended a lot from school. I got myself involved with a lot of things I shouldn't have been.
Mhm.
I did. I drove my mother crazy. My mother's a praying woman, and I say all the time, I'm only alive today because of the grace of God and her prayers.
Yeah.
I got in trouble with the police a couple times as a young person, so I was just heading around on the wrong direction. I wanted nothing to do with church. She couldn't get me to come to church. She couldn't get me to come to church. And
So,
I was just
Randy, even at that young age, most kids are, mom say go to church, you going to church.
yeah.
So they give you a choice, like they didn't.
No, I was bad, Chris. I was bad. You couldn't get me to come to church, man. You couldn't get me
Okay.
to come to church. And as I got older, I guess my mother realized like I can't force him. Right. When
Yeah.
you get to the teenage years, it just became easier for her to go without me. And she just kept praying.
Yeah.
I'd come home from the club and 3 o'clock in the morning, my mom shows up in the room, and she's laying oil and pouring oil on me in the middle of the night. And I
That's
thought this
my
woman was
story.
crazy, but those are the prayers that kept me, man. They really
Yeah.
kept me. So I was really in a really bad place. And I just wanted nothing to do with God. And yeah, she couldn't control me, man. So we just thank God for it. Someone said it, praying mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all the mothers out there who have sons and daughters,
Pray
keep
for
praying
your
for them.
kids.
Keep praying for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keep praying for
And
them.
I love that someone else said that in the comments too. We love the transparency. And
Right.
I love the fact that you are able to speak to being a teenage
Yeah.
boy and being angry.
Right, right.
And
right.
angry with God, because I think sometimes as parents and as just older adults, we forget that teenagers, current state,
Mhm.
have real feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that they
it's true.
feel
It's true.
deeply, and
It's true.
anger towards God, no matter how much
Yeah.
you brought them up in the
Right.
church, is
Mhm.
real if there's something that they have encountered that
Right.
they may
Right.
not be telling you,
That's
but
That's
right.
true.
clearly
That's true.
something has happened and they're angry about it because the God that we told them,
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
true. That's
loves
true.
them and
That's true.
protects them and
Yeah.
keeps them, in their minds may have failed them because they don't understand, and so
That's
they're
true.
Sure.
That's
So
true.
what made you so angry to the point where you had to leave the church, or you were angry during that particular season of your life as it relates to being angry with God?
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I don't know if there was one thing in particular, but
Mhm.
I was hanging around the wrong people.
Okay.
None of the people I was around were saved. They didn't know anything about church.
Yeah.
So I was the kid where you'd come to my house on a Saturday, come get me to play ball, and you hear my mom speaking tongue, upset. I'm like, and I close the door quickly. I'm like, ah, she's okay. She's okay. Right. Like I was the one kid that had a church background. None of my friends had a church background. So a lot of it just had to do with the company, the area that I lived in.
Mhm.
I grew
Gotcha.
up in government housing. And also there were a lot of things that was happening during we'll probably get to it later on, but my mom was married at one point in time, and she was in a very abusive relationship.
Mm.
And like kind of going back to think about it, I mean, I was 3 years old when her ex-husband broke my leg. I remember being hospitalized due to the physical, nothing sexual, but physical abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, there were times that we spent times in shelters. People don't even know this.
Yeah.
I was probably the first time I'm saying this out loud. I've been homeless multiple times.
Wow.
And this all happened while I was in church.
Mhm.
But the problem was my mom had so much pride
Mm.
that the idea of letting the saints know what was happening was just,
Yeah.
she couldn't do that. So, and I think that really pushed me away to a certain degree, because I didn't understand why are we going through all this, and we go to a church and people like, why we don't got hot water on in the middle of December, and we got people in the church that could help us. But I think that really in some ways I've developed some kind of resentment
Mhm.
Yeah.
towards the church, thinking that, why are we going through this? So
Mhm.
I think a lot of it had to do with it. But we were going through a lot. People didn't know.
Mhm.
And because of that, I just didn't see the purpose behind church.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? Where was God in my situation? Where was God
Right,
at home?
right.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to church and shouting and dancing. We don't have hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of that can cause one to develop a sense of resentment towards church
Yeah.
and towards God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Wow.
so much for
Yeah,
sharing
absolutely.
and being open and
Absolutely.
vulnerable. I know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not easy, but thank you so much for doing that. I
No
really do
problem,
believe
no
you're
problem.
helping people.
Absolutely.
Uh,
I
Absolutely.
believe so.
My husband has been a youth pastor at our church for I think 12 years
Yeah.
now.
12
Mhm.
years.
And we've heard and seen
Mhm.
That very
that
same thing.
very same story, and we
Right.
would not know it looking at them.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
But
right.
it being on the side of the child, when
Mhm.
you have a child who comes and says these things, and you're like, but why wouldn't your parents say anything? That's the
Right.
deacon. That's
Yeah.
why wouldn't they say anything? And,
Yeah.
and to your point, it's the pride, but the child doesn't
I think
understand.
it's the
No, we
pride.
don't
and I
understand.
think
We
it's
don't understand.
also, I don't want to be embarrassed either.
Yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
So I'd rather not say anything for the sake of the saints talking about me, because
Right,
that's what they
right,
do.
right, right.
Unfortunately, born and raised in the church, that's what we can you believe sister
Mhm.
so and so is out,
Mhm.
and
Can't
so I
believe it.
get it.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right,
It's the
right.
pride. I think it has a lot to do with the embarrassment.
Yeah. And then there's a stigma where it's like, how are you anointed, yet still you
Yeah.
got this going on in your
That
house?
part.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
part.
Right?
That
How is God with you?
That
You're
part.
speaking in tongues, but this is
That
what's
part.
happening in your house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that
or
plays
you
a
even
huge.
living right to the point where this stuff is happening. So it could be the fact that maybe she
It's
ain't
like
living right.
it's like the boy
It's questionable.
the son in the
Yeah.
Bible who has sinned.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That,
That's it.
boy,
That's it.
You got to be in sin because the Lord surely wouldn't allow this.
Never allow this.
Those are the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Those
Right,
those are
right.
all the things that are actually said
Mhm.
in
From
the
the
church.
saints' mouth. Yeah.
But even in your own situation,
Mhm.
Dre, I don't even know if it's just West Indian culture.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
think
really
it's just saints, period. Right?
it is
Yeah.
just the human nature. But what I love about your story
Mhm.
is that it's so evident now, or as you got older, that God never left you.
No.
Just
Mhm.
waited. And I think that that's the message that the enemy would have
Yeah.
for young people to believe.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
You've been homeless, you've slept in cars, you've slept in shelters, you've seen an abusive marriage. God isn't real. And
Right.
if you don't stay on that path, it is very easy to have the end of life
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very true.
believing that.
Right.
Very true.
Right.
Very true.
But it took a girl with
It's
some
true.
tight jeans in a club to get
Right.
Yeah, on a Sunday night. On a
Look at the
Sunday
Lord.
night.
And so the Lord was in the club.
the
That
Lord was in the club.
Sunday
God
night.
works in mysterious ways.
He does.
He
Yeah, he
went,
does.
and y'all don't go on and tell nobody we said Jesus was in the club. No,
No.
My God, no.
And,
Wasn't in the club.
but he'll reach.
But
No.
he
he'll reach.
set the club up.
He
Right,
set,
he'll
he
reach
set it
where
up.
you
He
at.
set it up. He
Where
set
you
it
at.
up. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. That's
So,
amazing.
Samantha, you don't get off that easy because you are the deacon of the missionary's daughter.
Mhm.
And this man with these ornaments, as he stated, from his ears, has walked into the church and has come for the better part of a month, clearly to see you. He ain't seeing nothing. He is not here for Jesus.
Mhm.
And you introduced him to your parents?
Just as my friend. Yes, I
Mm.
did.
I would have lied. I don't
And
know. who that is. Let me go
I,
introduce myself.
I think I introduced him to a few of my friends too, because again, our church was very, very small. So when there's a new person, everyone's gonna know
Everyone.
there's
Mhm.
somebody new here. So just
Right.
this is my friend, this is my friend, this is my friend, mom and dad, this is my friend. And my dad's Jamaican, so the first thing he said after when we were driving home was, "Who's the boy with the ears ring? Who is he?" I'm like, "He's my friend, Dad. He's my friend.
Your daddy
Just
wasn't
my
dumb. He knew that
friend."
that wasn't it.
Oh no, they think they knew. When he
They
kept
knew.
coming, they're like, okay, all right.
But they loved me. They loved me
They
to the left.
do.
They were wonderful people. They were the nice ones. They were the nice ones. So the
They
church-
loved you after the bishop laid hands on you. Then they loved you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You was a
yeah.
soul before. Now you's a son. See
Now
how
I'm a son.
how it
I'm a
works?
son. Now I'm a son. Yeah.
So Sam, how did you adjust to Randy coming back to church? How did you all get together? He clearly had interest in you,
Mhm.
and you clearly had some interest, though probably being a little coy, right? Because you're in the church. They're two worlds apart at this point.
You know what? Not really, because I feel like at the time I was trying to find myself. So my mom's a missionary, my dad's a deacon, my grandma was a pastor, my uncle was a pastor, my aunt's an evangelist. So I was surrounded by like church culture and church. And I always said because I've seen so many things, I always said I don't want to marry anyone in ministry. Like I don't want to. So I kind of felt like when I met him, I'm like, okay, he's not really into church. This could work. But then God had a completely other plan. And I was like, here I am back again in ministry.
I was going to say, I said, how did that work out for you? I love the fact that what attracted you the most to him was how far he was away from God.
He was different. He was different.
She's
He was
prettying it up.
different.
She liked
different.
bad boys. That's what
Okay,
she's prettying it
Randy,
up.
you and I is on the same page.
She's prettying it up. That's what it was. You know, she didn't
He was
want
different. He
this
was
same
different.
exact. She
Yes.
wanted the choir boy,
Different.
right? She wanted somebody who's rough around the edges.
Well, you could have stayed. You could have stayed with one of the praise team guys because they was in the club with you.
Right. Hey, but let's pause right there, Samantha, real quick. So, because I've heard that before, you know, from ladies who grow up in church and you know their father is in the ministry or their family is in the ministry, and then they just want the total opposite of what they grew up seeing. So, why is that such a? I'm not gonna say stigma, but why is that such a?
You don't want to
thing?
marry your daddy.
Is that what it is, or?
I don't think, okay, my parents were wonderful, but we just churched all the time. We didn't
Okay.
really take
There's a
vacations.
balance.
We were
Okay.
always in church, something to do with church. Either we're the first people there or the last ones to leave. And I was
see.
like, why? This is not what I want for myself or my family coming up. That's not how I pictured my life, right? I thought maybe there's more to it. Maybe there has to be more. Like it
Yeah.
can't just be this
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
And-
Randy.
And I think Sam's kind of being, you know, a little cute right now. But I think that there was like she just liked the excitement of it all, right? I think there's an element where,
Yeah.
you know, again, I met this guy in a club, like, what's he about? You know,
Yeah. What's he gonna do
what's
next?
he gonna take now? You know, a lot of places we had went she'd never been before.
Yeah.
A lot of restaurants. So
We were very young too. I was
yeah,
only
we were very young.
21, I think, when I met him.
So like,
Yeah.
you know, so a lot of things that we had done, she'd never been exposed to. And I think if Sam's being real, you know, I think a lot of that kind of enticed her, for lack of
Yeah.
words,
Yeah.
that
It was
this
different.
person that's just so different than what
So
I'm used to.
It's like
and-
a taste of the world without actually
Yeah.
going into.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
and I can relate to that too, because when
I was
I
gonna say.
when I turned 18, you know,
Mhm.
and I don't know, I don't think my parents are watching, but if they were, it's okay. You know, I went buck wild at 18. You know,
yeah.
still in the church. You know,
Yeah.
now I wasn't in the club, but I mean, I was in somebody's hood party.
Yeah.
We have hood parties, you know, and
Yeah.
so you at the hood party on Saturday, and then you at church on Sunday.
Right,
so I can
right.
relate to that part as it relates to. Now I had balance, you know, as a kid as well, but I can relate to being in church and being in church all the time. And
Right.
again, you know, when I turned 18, everything my parents said, no, you can't do, I did.
Yeah.
He used to have
Yeah.
cornrows,
I
y'all.
did.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Crystal has a head of hair, man. I believe it, man.
Yeah.
I believe it, man.
The young people
Hey,
still want to see pictures. We ain't got no pictures.
Just temporary, you know. Again, it was more so because I was told I couldn't grow my hair. You know what I
So
mean?
you did it.
So you
Yeah,
I
did
got
it,
a short
yeah.
haircut. So when I
Right,
turned
right.
18, oh, I'm growing it. Yeah, big fro, everything. I'm twisties,
Yeah,
cornrows. I'm doing it all. Doing it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't grow up in the church. So
Okay.
by the time I didn't get saved till I was 16, 17. And by that time,
Parties.
I had done everything you could do up to the age of 21. That's actually
Right.
how I received the Holy Ghost. I was standing in prayer line and said, Lord, I've done everything I could do to the age of 21.
Wow.
So either take me now or save me, because
Right.
the rest of life is
Right.
gonna be boring, right?
Yeah.
I'd been in
Yeah.
clubs already. I'd been out, and so for me it was like okay, well, what's next? Is this
Right.
it?
Right.
So
Right.
that might be it, because I wasn't saved that long before we met. But to
Right.
your point, part of the world.
Part of the world, yeah, it's something different.
Without-
Yeah, it's something different.
Something
It's a different
different.
flavor of
Yeah, it's
food,
different.
right?
Yeah.
Different flavor
It's
of food, and we can't deny the spiritual aspect of it too, right? Some the enemy knows what we like.
That's true.
Right.
Oh
And
yeah,
he knows how to-
absolutely.
Let's be real.
Mm,
He knows how to entice us. So I mean,
Yeah.
thank God for grace. We didn't go too far,
yeah.
right? But he knows how to entice us with the things that we desire. So we got to be cautious of that. We got to be cautious.
You got to
of
be
that.
absolutely cautious. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that, because it's a good segue into, even though you both found each other in the club, you
Mm.
knew what you were ready for then. But how did you know that? Did you date other people prior to?
So I did.
Uh,
When I actually met him, I had a boyfriend at the time.
She skipped that part.
Okay,
She skipped that part. She skipped that part.
The
know,
deacon's daughter
We
Had a
were
boyfriend.
had a
yeah.
boyfriend
It was
I
at the
did.
club.
and was at the club with the praise team.
With the praise team.
hmm
Okay.
And then
Sounds
she
so
felt that
crazy.
elbow touch. hmm
It
We were
wasn't
rocky.
saying-
I would
it was
say
a-
we were rocky. When we got serious, we were very, very rocky. And before anything happened, we broke up. So yeah, but
Okay.
I did have a boyfriend, and
They asked if you were dating.
I-
That's not dated, dating.
whatever.
So I'm trying to
I've dated before, yes.
That was
Thank
dating.
you.
That was dating.
On the low, because I wasn't allowed, if I'm honest. So I had to hide and sneak in.
Because I definitely
was
was
not
like, wait a
allowed.
minute, deacon's daughter.
No,
I was not allowed.
I'm not allowed to
Mm-mm.
date.
Was there an age
Wow.
contingency or just ever?
I feel like ever. Like,
Well, how
he
you
was the
ever
first
gonna
guy I
get-
actually brought home to my parents and introduced as my boyfriend.
Mm.
All the other ones were just like little on the low. Yeah.
bro, smash another drink.
Yes, you snatched somebody.
Oh man!
Uh,
In her
It was that-
defense,
it was that elbow touch.
It was
it
that
was a
elbow
touch. In her
Anointing
defense,
that elbow touch.
that's why she gave me her number. She
That's
gave me her
what- yeah.
BM pin.
I said, you can have my pin.
Right, that was her.
That was
thing.
my little-
Your pin is crazy.
But-
Only because he looked familiar.
Right,
That's it.
right.
Gotcha.
That
Now
was-
I wasn't dating.
no, you
Uh,
weren't.
I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing.
What that mean? You was talking. He was talking.
I'm here with
Yeah,
you.
I was.
I'm with you, Randy. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I was doing my
Samantha
thing.
and
I
I
was-
here too.
Yes,
We know what
sir.
you mean.
you know, I didn't look, and I never grew up in a house. My mom was a single parent. I didn't have a dad around. as a young person growing up was just all about, sports and girls. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
We played ball, we played football, and girls. That
Yes,
was
sir.
life,
I can
right?
relate. Yeah.
That's all we knew. And of course, when you got the wrong kind of mindset, just about the more girls that you have,
Yeah.
the more successful you are. But that was my life. Really, it was just here, there, everywhere. But
Right.
and
Boys and girls, all the player knows.
I thank God for grace, man. I really do. I thank God for grace.
Yeah.
But I was an athlete through high school, so I played every sport, and that came with its perks. So that was how I lived. I had one or two girlfriend somewhere in there. But for the most part, that was freelancing.
He was a free agent this entire time.
Freelancing.
I like that word, freelancing.
Freelance, yes.
Well, sir, you're committed to a team now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Signed
signed
and sealed.
27 years ago. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you guys had dated before, and then you saw each other, and Brandy, you went to the church.
Mhm.
The bishop prays for you, tells you to come back home.
Time to
What
come
happens
home,
after that? Because at this point, you're just coming to see her.
Yes. And you know what? I remember coming to the altar, and I made the conscious decision to rededicate my life back to God. And at that point, I think I moved from the back row to maybe the middle row. Not the front. I was probably in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Started clapping a little bit now, little hand raised.
So you're
Yeah,
going
threw an
to
offering in there
her
every now and
church,
then.
right? You're not
What's
going
that?
back. So when he said you need to come back home, you didn't go back home to your church.
He
Where you
meant
came
come home
from.
to
You
God.
came.
Came to-
I mean, you were at her
Yeah.
church.
Time to come home time to come back to God.
Right.
Really,
But you were at her church. during all
Yes.
this
Oh
time?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes. So I was at her church, and I was coming, and I'd made up my mind that this was the life I was gonna live. Now with that, there was a lot of talk at the time. He's just here for her. He's gonna use her. He's gonna abuse. That was which. I mean, I can't really fault them. Nobody knew me. I
Right.
grew up in church, and then the church I came from as a child, everyone knew me there. But at this assembly, nobody knew who I was. I was a complete stranger. Nobody knew my mom. So they were wondering, who's this kid? What's his background? And they were very protective of Deacon Lewis's daughter.
I love her
So
Deacon Lewis's daughter.
yeah. So there was some pushback there. And I'll never forget, it was about 6 months after giving my life back to God, my entire life turned upside down. My entire life turned up. So some stuff that I'd done prior to coming back to the Lord caught up to me. And I literally lost my house, lost my car, lost my job, all in the same day.
Wow.
I ended up,
Wow.
yeah, same day. I ended up with a lot of legal fees. So I mean, my resources were just being depleted, and this all happened in the space of just a few days.
Wow.
And I
Were
mean,
you guys together at this point?
we were, yes, we were together.
Wow.
Things were going great. And now I bought my first car at 16, right?
Oh, wow.
So I was in grade 10. I didn't come from money. And I bought my first car at 16. And now here I am in my early 20s. I don't have a car. I can't get around. I'm on the bus. And it was probably one of the lowest points in my life, because now the church people were just starting to like me. Now Bishop just starting to like me. Now I gotta explain to them, like, why I don't have a car no more, why I'm not. So it was a very difficult time for me. And I called Sam and I said to her, and people always ask, how did I know that she was the one? And I remember calling her and I said to her, hey, we're gonna have to end this here. Like, I can't do this anymore. She's like, why? I'm like, I'm going through too much. You're not gonna want anything to do with me. I was embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't want to explain. How am I gonna explain this to her parents, like what I'm going through? And I've made poor decisions before coming back to God and whatnot. So I just wanted to run from it all. And this is when I realized, I knew that she was the person I wanted to marry. She looked at me and said, look, I wouldn't matter what you had or what you didn't have. I wouldn't care if you were homeless. That's what she told me. She said, I'll never leave your side.
Wow.
I'll never leave your side, man.
Wow.
And she kept her word. She didn't. I remember I used to hate taking the bus. I hated taking the bus. and she lived in another city, and she would literally take the bus from her city to come to my city just to get on the bus with me for me to take the bus to work.
Wow.
That's that just because she knew I hated it, and I'd be on the bus kind
That's
of
a
hiding
level
my
of commitment.
Right. Come on,
yeah, and she would
Yeah.
come down and she would ride the bus with me just
Wow.
because she knew I hated taking the bus.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's when I just knew that I didn't have a car at that time. Her parents had to pick me up for church, and I'm in the backseat. I'm embarrassed, you know what? But you know, it really proved to me this is the woman that you want a girl that's gonna ride with you no matter what. And that's really what proved it to me. 6 months in, she looked at me and said, I don't care what you have, what happens in your life, I'll
Wow.
never leave your side. That's when I knew, like, yeah, she's a keeper.
Yeah,
She's a keeper. So
definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
So
Wow.
she's a keeper. You realize this.
yes.
How do you propose?
Oh man. so I don't think, you know what, it's funny you asked that question. I'll let Sam tell it. But nobody knew this until maybe 3 months ago. It was about 4 people.
Yeah,
Nobody knew how. I'll let Sam tell the story, man. Now, wait. Before you tell the story,
Make it on the
disclaimer-
bus when you did it?
I know you're gonna make.
I got to make my disclaimer.
Yeah.
To my Kingdom Life family, please don't be don't side eye
Oh my
me.
God, my
on my-
mom is-
on my-
Please don't look
Missionary
at the
Lewis,
bus.
Side
that's Samantha's
That's my
mother.
mom.
My goodness. That's not. That's. I don't think she even knows.
Oh, Lord.
But I'm gonna make a disclaimer. And no, just tell the story. I'll
Okay,
chime in
that
at some
is-
point.
From my point of view, we are at his house. He got up to do something. I don't know what he went to do.
You're not gonna tell it right. No, wait. No, hold on, no.
No.
You gotta
He said,
tell
no,
it.
you're not telling it.
All right. Let me tell. Let me tell.
Okay, you started. Let her finish.
All right. Let me tell you guys how it happened. I had a plan, Kim. I had a plan.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the CN Tower downtown
Yes.
Toronto.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we had planned to. I planned to go to the CN Tower.
Mhm.
I had the ring. We were gonna have dinner there, and I was gonna propose. You know, the whole thing. I had
Yes.
a- I had a
lifetime
plan.
movie. I love it.
I had a plan. And it was my birthday. It was January 28th, 1988. It was my birthday.
Not 1980.
Sorry.
2012.
No, sorry, 2012.
Well,
I'm born January 20th, 1988.
Yeah.
I'm gonna propose on my birthday. She's got no clue, to be surprised. Got the plan, booked the restaurant, everything. She was at my house, and Chris, I chickened out. I just got I don't know why. I got nervous. Now people don't know. I know I'm in ministry now, and I'm often at the forefront. I don't like attention. I don't like being my wife. I don't like being the spotlight. I really
Yeah.
don't. So I was like, you know, people will be watching. They'll be taking pictures. They'll be clapping. I'm like, I don't want it. So I was if and but, and I got nervous.
Mhm.
So she now, we were
Was it
upstairs.
family there, or this was like
No,
strangers?
so we were at home. We were how Pastor Heisen, God bless you. I had a plan.
Oh.
We were at home. right now.
Your house.
At my house,
Yeah.
we were getting ready. I think my mom's, in the house. We were
Yeah.
getting ready to leave soon.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it in front of everybody. So I grabbed, and Sam actually has the paper. She actually brought the paper to show everybody the proof.
You gotta tell them how they
Don't kill me, Chris. I grabbed whatever paper that I could find in the room, and it turned out that the paper I grabbed,
Probably can't see it, but
you probably can't see, but it was a workout plan that I had.
he had a plan.
You had
It
a
was a
plan.
workout
It was a
plan.
workout
literally
plan.
had
I
a
had
plan. Literally had a plan.
So
Right.
you can't read it, but it says
yeah.
it says a push-up challenge, sit-up challenge. And I didn't realize. I just grabbed a piece of paper. I panicked, and I don't know if you all can read this or not, but it says, "Will you marry me?
Text it to me. I'll share it.
Will you marry me, Cookie?" with a question mark. So I panicked. I just wrote it on a piece of paper,
Mhm.
and I left it in the bathroom upstairs with the ring.
Randy, this is getting bad. This is getting bad.
I
Wow.
panicked.
Not the will you marry me? Check yes, check
But yeah,
no.
check
or
yes,
maybe.
check no.
Yeah.
Check yes, check no. I panicked, Chris. I panicked. And I see
Wow.
my video says, now I know. My God. That's my mother-in-law. And I left it in the washroom. And I was there like, hey, don't you gotta use the bathroom? And she's like, why?
I don't
Like,
need
I don't
to
use
use
the
the
bathroom.
washroom.
I was like,
He's like, can you get me some tissue?
Can you
I'm
give me
like,
some tissue?
why don't
Like,
you get it?
yeah.
So I was like, fine, I'll get it. I
Yeah.
opened the door, see the paper in the ring, and at first thought I was like, oh my God, I started
Oh, at
laughing.
least he left the ring. All
Right,
right.
He left the
all
ring,
Yeah,
right.
the ring
yeah.
was there. The ring was
the
there.
paper and then the ring, and I
The ring
picked up
was
the
there.
ring, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I started laughing. I was just,
Scream.
I was laughing, I was screaming, I was just, it was a whole.
Yeah.
And then I said yes.
She said yes.
And
She
then-
checked the box.
Yeah.
Checked
Did
the
you
box.
ever ask her outside of that paper?
No.
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 No, you
That I mean, I
Sam,
asked
I'm
her.
petty.
Yeah,
I
Kim,
would have
I asked
wrote
her
on
right
there,
here.
yes. Don't
I
you
asked her
gotta go
right
to the
here.
bathroom? Go get you some tissue. We're gonna write.
Right, we gonna write back and forth.
we-
Wow.
Man, I got cold feet, man. I had plans. I had plans.
you
But
asked plans.
it was
I had
perfect for me.
plans. I had
That's
plans.
like,
Oh,
That was all.
Yeah.
one of my friends was like, oh my gosh, what, Randy, Randy? And I was like, no, that was perfect.
Yeah, they
Like,
roasted me.
That's all I needed. I was
Okay,
And-
so,
and then
No,
when-
you deserve that
So-
roasting though.
so you guys gotta come when you guys come to California.
You gotta bring that paper.
bring the paper.
I'm gonna bring the paper. I'm gonna bring the
Listen,
paper.
We gonna,
You know
we
what?
gonna
I didn't
go
realize
out.
she had it.
yeah.
We're
all
gonna
these
go
other-
out and you're
She
gonna
didn't
do it
skip
again,
it.
Randy.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
I gotta do
Do
the
it
right
again.
way. Get on a
Yeah.
knee and do
Yeah,
all the
yes,
stuff.
sir.
Words.
With
I gotta do all that
words.
stuff,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know she kept the paper until a couple years ago.
Smith said, make him do it
They can
now.
do it now. They can do it now.
Oh,
I got
Listen,
nervous, Pastor
now.
Smith. I got nervous. I didn't have the boldness back then. I didn't have the boldness.
Oh, Jesus.
But she said yes.
I said
And
yes.
Wow.
And then I called my mom.
and went to the
Wow.
restaurant. Went to the restaurant. So I,
Okay.
you know,
Oh,
I fulfilled that part of
Got a
it.
good dinner.
Okay.
We had a wonderful
What you got to
time. But yeah, we got to eat. But that's how I asked. It was a piece of paper on the back of a workout sheet.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I
that-
said,
I
will
don't
you
think I've ever
marry?
heard a proposal like that.
we've heard some. I ain't never heard one like that.
Oh man, the Saints
He
gonna be
gives the
side
Lord
eyeing
for
me.
I know.
week.
The
That
Saints gonna be
is
side
perfect.
eyeing me on Sunday, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They go. You better do it
That is the first.
on her 15 on y'all 15 year.
Right.
It's in like
You guys-
How long you guys
three
been married?
years.
Friday is
Next Friday will be
next Friday will be 12 years.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yes,
Congrats,
yes,
man.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Laminate.
That's a great
Right.
idea. I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna do
Forever.
that.
Now
I gotta
I
keep
will
that.
say, it is definitely cute because it is something that you can hold. You can
Yeah.
show your kids.
Right, that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta hold on, Randy. You got to tell your kids the story.
You're right.
Mhm.
Right. Yes,
It's
we
cute
do. We
until
do.
the story come, and they gonna be like,
Right.
but it is
Yeah.
cute.
That was our story. That's how it happened. That's how it happened.
Wow.
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 So Sam, we already know you a good one because you done caught the bus, you done rode the bus You-
To another city.
to a whole nother city
To come back to the city.
to come back to the city.
Yep.
You done
Yep.
got the proposal on a piece of paper. Listen,
Check yes, check no.
check no. Yeah,
I said this
Fred,
with
he
you.
had
Yeah,
this one.
I couldn't tell you, Craig. I couldn't tell you that.
But I will say, Sam, how did you adjust to all of what would appear to be opposite or opposition that was coming
Mhm.
from Randy? Not from him, but from how he lived his life, because it was so different from how you were brought up. Even though we talked about it being enticing, he had, like you said, he lost his place, his
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
He's on the bus. You're catching the bus. I mean, all of that speaks to your character. But
Mhm.
how were you dealing internally? How was it impacting you?
You know what?
Yeah, pause. He said no. Everybody clock that. He said no. He would not let his girls accept the paper proposal.
Listen, when I was a child, I thought as a child.
We were babies, exactly.
We put away childish things, man.
Right.
Put away
We put away
childish
childish
Right,
things.
right.
We were babies.
Wow.
We were
We
babies.
know better now.
Yeah.
Good.
Go ahead.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Drew a blank. Oh, you know what? I knew he was a good man, and I knew he was really trying, and I knew it was very hard. And my first thought is, how can I help? Like, what do you need me to do? I can get my parents' car. I can drive you to work. I can pick you up from work. Where do you need to? Like, my instinct was just to help him because I loved him.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
knew it was very hard for him because, as he said, he's always had a car. He's always been independent. And now he's in a place where he he needed to depend
Yeah,
on somebody. And
independence.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm that, I can be that person. Like,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
got you. And everybody knows me when I say this, when I say I got you, like I got you.
I
It
got
doesn't
you.
matter what
Yeah.
happens, like I got your
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So I was just
Yeah.
like, nope, I got you. What do you need? I'll drive to Mississauga to do this. Like I'll pick you up. But
She helped
I
me
just
down.
did it.
She
I
helped me
just-
down.
yeah.
And I add this too. I think what also played a huge role in it
Mhm.
is even though I was so life was just so out of sorts, her mother and father
Mhm.
they loved me through the
Mhm.
entire process.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They never looked at me sideways. They never
Wow.
judged me.
Never.
And
Mhm.
I remember Mama Lewis is on here. Yes, your
Mom,
your
mom's car.
your mom's car. Yeah, she's airing out all the details.
Yeah.
I remember like Mommy Lewis, just I call her Mommy Lewis, saying like, "There's something about you. There's something in you,"
Mhm.
and it's like she was able to see that in spite of the situation I was in,
Mhm.
there was God's hand was on me,
you.
Yeah.
and that she knew I would do right by her daughter. I don't know how. Maybe that's that discernment,
Mhm.
but I think having their support,
Support,
right, it
definitely.
would be different if you got to fight against mom and dad.
That's
That's
different.
a
Right.
different
Right.
story.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
true.
loved me through Deacon Luce treated me like a son,
Yeah.
and they were just always there to help no matter what.
Yeah.
So I think even though we were almost at two separate ends and
That's
two different people, I think having them really kind of kept us together. There was a lot of noise from
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
people that would say, you know, he's going to do her wrong. He's going to do her dirt. You know what we used to be. But they really had faith and confidence in me.
Mhm.
And you know, we love you more than ever. Love you,
Aw.
Bobby Lewis.
Mm.
But that I think that really helped kind
Yeah.
of keep us
Yeah.
together, even though again we came from two different lives.
Yeah.
Right. There are people that were like, he's come from a broken home, you know,
Mhm. Why you
right?
with
Why
him,
you dating
Sam?
him? But you know, God had a plan.
Yeah.
God had a
Yeah.
plan.
Sam, how did you adjust to people that you've known all of your life now judging your relationship from outside with outside eyes? These
It
were
was
people
hard.
that you knew.
It
Yeah.
was tough. There's a lot of heartache, a lot of tears, a lot of
Mhm.
just like I couldn't understand why they couldn't see what I saw, you know?
Mhm.
And I didn't understand not only that, why they didn't want to accept it either. It's like,
Mhm.
why? Like he's doing all this, he's coming, why can't you just accept it? It was a tough time. Like it was tough
Yeah.
for both of us to deal with.
And I will say, Kim,
Yeah.
they were very protective of Sam,
Yeah.
and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. They didn't know me from a can of paint. And this was you know, Missionary Lewis's daughter. The bishop was her uncle, so they were very protective of her. So I can't fault them for that, right? But there were some challenges. There were some challenges. And,
Yeah.
You know, people would see us at the movies, and you know, by the time we get to church on Sunday, you know, Bishop
Call my mom.
Bishop already
I
knows
saw
all
that she's driving the car.
right.
and
So
they're gone to this
Wow.
place and it was just
and oftentimes she was just kind of just helping me out, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've
been through.
been through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People sometimes they can hurt you without necessarily that being their primary intent
Yeah.
Right,
or
right.
without it being malicious.
Yeah.
But it
Right.
does not remove the hurt nonetheless.
Absolutely.
I think one of the things that we do, we don't do often in the body of Christ is when we tell one another, "You must forgive." You must forgive, but in order to forgive, you've got to discuss the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can't forgive the
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
We've got to
Right,
go
right,
deep,
right.
right?
Gotta lay it all out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you hurt me. That may not have been your intention, but my grandmother, who was not saved, used
Mhm.
to always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah.
That's good.
Everyone's
That's good.
intentions are good until
Mhm.
they're
Right.
not.
Yeah.
Right.
But we don't speak, especially as women and young women, when we're dating or dating someone in the church, because the ratio for men to women is just,
Yeah.
you know, there's certainly more
Yeah.
women than there are men.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Some of the things that are said out of jealousy, out of confusion, out of just pure nastiness of
Mhm.
Right.
spirit, or even trying to just the Lord trying to show that individual what their character is, it
Right.
still does damage to others.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yes.
we don't talk about how we're able to forgive the damage. But in order to forgive it, we first have to uncover it and say, yeah, that
Absolutely.
hurt. You didn't
Yeah.
intend on that happening, but it did.
But it did.
Sure.
So I'm
Absolutely.
glad that you were able to speak to that and say it hurt.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
people that you knew that loved you, but still, hurt you.
Yeah.
Right. With
But-
good intentions, yeah.
with good
Yeah.
intentions.
Some of them.
Exactly.
Sounds
Some
good.
of them.
Some of them. Hello.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
So,
Some of them. Yeah.
All right.
yes.
We've gotten through the engagement. Here y'all are now. What is life like today?
Life is busy.
Busy.
Life is
Right.
very busy. We've got three little ones,
Okay.
Woo.
How old?
11, 8, and 3.
Mhm.
Two girls,
Girls.
boy. You know, the Lord has really been good to us.
Mhm.
I've been very much involved. We're both very much involved in ministry now. So even ministries has been busy.
Mhm.
You know, Sam's sings on the praise team and
Oh,
goes
she's
other
still on that
places.
praise team, huh?
She's still on the praise team. Still on the praise team.
It's
Still on the
a
praise team.
different praise.
Not going to the clubs.
Still
Not
on the
going
praise team, not going to clubs. We're still on the
Not
praise
going to
team.
clubs.
Now listen, do you still talk to the other praise team?
Yeah,
One person. One. Only one, yeah.
Might even be in the chat, but anyway.
They still at the club. Go
Right,
ahead.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so very much involved in ministry.
Mhm.
Things are very busy. We now are part of a different ministry.
Mhm.
We transitioned about 5 years ago. Now we're under Bishop Barrington Smith.
Mhm.
One of the best decisions we could ever make.
Ever. Yeah.
Not just from a ministry standpoint, but I think that even our marriage
Yeah.
got stronger.
I love that.
Just
Yeah.
making that transition. Being around other couples our
Mhm.
age, being able to glean from other people has really benefited us. So it's been a tremendous blessing. But yeah, life has been busy. Life is life.
But
Many ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
But God's still been good.
God is
still
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With you
Yeah.
all's background and your upbringing, are you able to now that you are parents and
Mhm.
you have children of your own, are you able to create that balance that you all didn't have when you were coming up in the
good.
church? So that way
Yeah.
the girls don't have to repeat history and go through what you
Yeah.
did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
Go ahead.
for me, big on family time.
Yeah.
So now we're intentional on taking the kids places and
Right.
going on family vacations and doing family activity nights and all those things. Like we're very, very intentional
good.
on
Yeah.
that with the kids.
Yeah, we make sure they're involved in extracurriculars.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important, especially for people who are involved in ministry. I think that it's important that your kids have to like church. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's important
Yeah.
that they like church. And I know that doesn't sound too spiritual, but you want to find it, like our kids love to sing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're part of the praise dance team.
Mhm.
They sing. There's so many different things that they're involved with, just to keep them. Because for us growing up, when I was a little kid, it was the choir that kept you in church.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Don't
That was
have
the
choirs
one.
no more.
Yeah, we don't. We're losing some of the
Yeah.
young people because of that.
Yeah.
So I'm very intentional, making sure that my kids are involved,
Mhm.
that they enjoy church. That if I'm, ministering Friday, Saturday, Sunday somewhere, when I get back Monday, it's family time now,
Mhm.
right? So maintaining that balance, and I think for me personally, even a lot that I went through, and being from a single parent home, not having that father, I'm very much aware of that. I have a son now. We have a son. So I spend extra time with our son and with our daughters, and just knowing that I never want them to feel that feeling of not having a father there. So I'm very much intentional about it, and I do my best. It's sometimes hard to balance everything, but Sam has been a great, great, great support in ministry. I say this all the time, that Sam loves church more than I do. That it's, she understands the whole ministry aspect. So she's really made ministry easier.
Mhm.
So I'm truly
Mhm.
grateful for her. Truly
Okay.
grateful for her.
Listen, this has been amazing on tonight, man.
Yeah.
You all have an awesome story. I think we might have to bring you all back for part 2.
All right.
If you all are willing.
Absolutely.
Some other things
Absolutely.
we need
Absolutely.
to dig into as well.
Absolutely.
This has been amazing. Listen, I'm going to come with some quick hits real quick
Okay.
before we get off here, okay?
All right.
All right. You ready?
You're ready.
All right. Who is more likely to forget where they put their keys?
Yeah.
Sam?
No
That's easy.
questions
That's easy.
asked.
That's easy.
Who
That's
is
easy.
more likely to get lost while driving?
Yeah, that's me. That's
Really?
me.
Mhm.
She's a GPS. Yeah, I'm not good
Wow.
directions.
At all.
Wow.
I'm not good directions. I'm ashamed to say it. I'm not good directions.
All right. Who is more likely to binge watch a TV series?
Yeah, it's
Both
probably.
y'all?
I don't.
Him.
I don't watch TV a lot. I rarely do. But if I
Okay.
get a good show and I have some time, I'll binge watch and get out the way and get back to
See,
work.
Yeah.
that's my thing.
That's how
I
Yeah, I don't get
work,
much time.
so
Yeah.
when I get to sit in TV, I just watch what I
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
because
yeah,
I won't be able to do
yeah.
it for a while.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now, my wife gets on me about this. Who is more likely to take longer to get, we're going to say on a Sunday morning, who is more likely to take longer to get ready in the morning for Sunday
Oh,
school?
come on, man. Don't lie on the people that lie.
Me?
There's reasons, okay?
But you didn't ask for reasons. He just asked who. All right.
Okay, so here, Sam. Okay, let's see if you can go with me.
Okay.
I take longer,
But you get up before.
but I get up
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay.
I get up
exactly.
before everyone.
Mhm.
Where we are still late is because someone does not get up in the amount of time that they need to get themselves ready,
You're right.
No,
and then try
Yep.
to justify it by saying you
100%.
took longer. But I've been up longer.
You know what?
Right.
I have more things to
It's
do.
about Randy
Okay,
and Sam on
I-
tonight.
Chris.
I gotta
there's
get the
but one
kids ready.
spirit.
Chris, help me with this. We need more sleep.
There you
we
go.
got.
There you go.
You know
We
what?
need more
There you
rest.
go.
You know.
The load that we carry, we.
Oh.
No.
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah.
We're gonna let
You know
them
what?
have
I'm not
that
a
one.
morning person. I'm not a morning
Hey,
person.
hey, Reverend. Me either.
Oh,
Me either.
and
Yeah.
I thank God when we had kids, she was the one that was mostly up with the little ones. I
Yes.
can't function.
Yeah.
I can't function. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I go back. I'm my whole
You're
day.
not-
Yeah.
My whole day.
Yeah.
I'll drive my car off the
Everything's
road.
right. I'm with you.
I'll drive my car off the road. I can't function. So
I'm with you.
it's for health reasons.
Right.
Oh.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Hey, I like that. I'm gonna use that one.
It is for
Right,
health
yeah,
reasons.
yeah.
For
We
health
keep
reasons,
on.
I
Health
sleep
reasons.
about 30 minutes longer.
Safety.
Yeah.
We have been married 20 years,
Wow.
and
Wow.
it does not get better.
You know?
I
So
believe
them
it.
health
I'm guilty.
reasons.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
I remember
They-
yelling at the
they stick
kids.
with us.
You walked past a perfectly good parent to come in here and ask me a question. Daddy sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Daddy's sleeping. Okay.
Kids know.
Okay.
Kids know. Kids know. Kids know. Sounds like we got the same kids, man.
Right?
They just know. They go straight to mom, man. They go straight
Yeah.
to mom.
All
Yes.
right. Who is more likely to be the planner in the relationship?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a plan. Remember, he had a
Yeah,
plan.
I had a plan.
He has plans.
He had
Yeah,
the
yeah,
workout
yeah,
plan
Yeah.
and
the
the
bat on
proposal
the- And the
plan.
You have a plan. Right.
Yeah.
He had the
I'm
plan.
gonna
He
let
may
you
not
plan.
follow through, but he had the plan.
I had a
Right.
plan. I had a
Right.
plan. I had
He
a
had a
plan.
plan.
All right. Who is more likely to laugh at their own jokes?
No. Yeah. He
Yeah.
will laugh till he cries.
Yeah, but I'm a comedy.
Sam, does he have
That's
dad
like-
jokes now?
What's that?
Dad jokes, 100%.
No, they're good jokes. They're good jokes. They're good jokes. They're good jokes. They're good.
They are
Only
good to
people
you.
who
Listen.
think they're good jokes
I
are
li-
dads.
I gotta pat myself on the back, my own
There
self.
you
I gotta
go. There you
encourage
go.
myself.
There
I
you
laugh
go.
at myself. I laugh at
I'm
myself.
gonna fly him back to Toronto and you can exchange dad jokes.
It's brilliant.
Right?
It's brilliant.
Because I guarantee you, Sam and I and the kids are tired of hearing them.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some good ones. We got some good ones in our
yeah.
back pockets.
I'm with you, Doc. I'm with
We
you.
got some
Oh
good ones.
man, this has been an
Yes, it has.
amazing love story. We are
Yeah,
so
yes.
thankful for y'all joining us. We know it's late where you are, so we didn't want to
It's
hold
all
you
right.
all
Yep.
too long. But you guys have an amazing story. We do want to bring you all back.
All right.
But before we let you go, you've got family here in the chat. You've got young
Yes.
people. You've got people you don't know. What would you like to say to the people
To the people.
about love?
Mm.
Ooh, what would we like to say to the
You
people?
want to take that one?
Um,
Want to take that one?
you know what?
Go ahead.
I would say, especially for some of our females, sometimes you think you want something, but that's not what God wants for you. So just be open. Be
Gotcha.
open.
That's good.
Be open. Yeah.
Not club open,
Not quite open, but open.
Yeah.
but open. I love that.
I will leave you with this. I think that we got to be patient with
Mm.
love.
Mm.
And I say that because, and I'm very quickly with us,
Mhm.
we came from two different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samantha came from a home with a mother and a father. I didn't know what a marriage looked like.
Right.
So the way that she saw love
Mm.
and received love was very different than me.
Yes.
And you've got to understand that you have two people coming together from two complete different lives sometimes,
Mhm.
two
Yeah.
different experiences. And sometimes it's not that he's ignorant or that he doesn't love you. It's that he just may not understand how to love you the way that you are used to receiving love.
Sometimes you just
So
don't know.
sometimes they just don't. There are small things that I just didn't know,
Mhm.
right? And it took me years to figure out, Chris.
Yeah.
So I would say that love you. When the Bible talks about patient,
Mm.
man, that thing is real. You got to learn how to be patient with people because you don't know what experiences they're taking from
Yeah.
their life experiences, from their trauma. You don't know how
Yeah.
that's going to affect
Yeah.
how they love, how they receive love. So sometimes what we identify and label as rebellion or ignorance or
Mhm.
stubbornness is
Yeah.
really just the things that you've experienced throughout your life. So be patient with people. And I know sometimes we like to think that people can't change. Well, I think otherwise, especially when God has his
Oh,
hand
yeah.
on your life. When God has a purpose for you, he'll meet you wherever you are. So be patient with people because love, you need patience to really love in this day and age.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that's beautiful. We're gonna leave the people on a cliffhanger. All of the things that you talked about are absolutely true,
Yeah.
and things that you typically would discuss in premarital counseling, which you two did not have.
No,
we did it.
We'll bring that back for part 2. Thank you
Ah,
all
yeah,
so much
that's a
for
whole-
joining us. We have enjoyed it. Go be with the girls. Listen, for those of you that have left, thank you for joining us tonight. We are so
Yes.
glad to have you back. And for the 3rd season of The Love Story, we were able to kick it off with a phenomenal couple.
Yes,
I hope
yes.
you all are in the comments. Give it up for Samantha and Randy Reed, please.
Thank you so much. We
They
love
were
you guys.
vulnerable, they
Thank
were
you.
transparent, they
Yes,
helped the
yes.
people. Listen, don't forget you can bless the PYPU fam via Cash App at $ IPYPU. And coming 2026, join us at the Empowerment Conference in
Yes.
Oklahoma.
City.
We're going to
All
Oklahoma
right.
City
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2026. Well, you never know. You may see the Reeds there, but we definitely want to see you there.
It's April 23rd through the 26th.
April
I
23rd.
believe.
April
All
23rd
right.
through the
25th.
25th.
I'm sorry. 25th. Sorry.
23rd.
Okay. We'll do our
So
best.
hopefully y'all be able to
Yeah.
make it and we can
Yes.
connect out there.
Thank you for
They can
having us.
exchange.
Thank you so
And-
much. Thank you so
And
much.
then we can say all the dad jokes.
All
we
the
want.
dad jokes.
Yeah,
We
the
love
good ones,
y'all.
the good
This
ones,
is-
the good ones, the good ones. Well, good ones.
We love
I'm
y'all.
ready.
This has
Love you
been
guys.
absolutely
Yes,
phenomenal.
Yes.
Those of you that are watching, when you see us at the conventions and the councils and OKC and Empowerment, you
Yep.
always stop by to tell us that you love The Love Story. Well, we love you and we are back.
Absolutely.
So we hope to see you guys on the next edition of
The Love Story.
Peace.
See y'all later.